All right, cohort 10, good afternoon, good morning, depending on when you're watching this video. I wanted to give you some instructions on the blended portion of your weeks in this course, the blended portions of your course. So you're coming to your first, which is week 3, your blended portion. So we're not gonna have class. Instead, you're gonna have other things to do throughout the week, and you can do them on your time as you fit them into the rhythm of your life. So this is just a short instructional video on what I expect from you, and then you will also have a video lecture that I'm getting ready to do on cardiopulmonary conditions. So you're going to have your reading, of course, of your chapter on cardiopulmonary conditions. I'll make all this stuff available to you on Sunday morning. I initially told you that it would be Monday morning, but after I received some feedback from you guys, I've decided to open it up to you Sunday morning so that you can have Sunday, which is the beginning of the week, a calendar week, and you can start working on it. So what you're going to have is you're going to have a video lecture with yours truly. That way you don't forget what I look like and sound like throughout the week. Also, you're going to have your reading. And the assignments are going to be in 2 components. You're going to have an exploratory activity, and you are going to have a threaded discussion. So what I would encourage you to do is, in your exploratory activity and your threaded discussion, I want to mention that they're not worth a lot of points. 10 points, 5 points each. And I know, most people would say, Dr. Wenger, that's not enough points. I would have faculty that would say, Wenger, you need to make this worth more points so that the students take it seriously. And to that I would say, I get it, I hear you, but my students don't need points to take this assignment seriously. They're grad students, they're smart, they are intrinsically motivated, right? You don't need points to take something seriously. As an OT, you're going to be doing all kinds of stuff that you don't get paid for, that you don't get rewarded for, that you're just doing. You're intrinsically motivated to do. That's what professionals do. Okay, we go the extra mile for no good reason other than it's the right thing to do, and that's what we want. So I know that you're going to take this seriously, that you're intrinsically motivated. These are learning activities. And the more you engage and the more you put into these activities, the more you will learn and the better equipped you will be to practice OT. So, that being said, I want you to dive into this, enjoy it, and if you have some ideas for blended stuff to do, give them to me. I'm enjoying learning more about teaching blended courses. I've been in blended courses and I've taken online stuff and I love it, and I'd love to learn more and I'd like to become a Jedi Master at teaching blended courses, okay? Okay, so what I want you to do is I want you to read through your chapter. Just read through it. Then I want you to watch the video, lecture on it. It'll make more sense if you have your reading done. And then I want you to go back into your book and read your chapter. You've read your chapter, now I want you to read your chapter. Highlight, underline, whatever. Really delve into it. Take your exploratory activity, your questions that you're answering, and be thorough and thoughtful on your responses to each one of those. This is designed to help you to engage the material and learn. Okay, you're gonna read, you're gonna assimilate, you're gonna explain, articulate. That helps you learn as you're writing this stuff out. In this case, typing it. You're going to turn this in a document. You're going to submit your document, your Word document. Okay? Just each question and answer. So when you answer those questions, of course, you're graduate students. You're going to write like a graduate student. You're going to type like a graduate student. It doesn't have to be APA per se, but it needs to be, good sentences, spelling, grammar, all that. Write professionally. And that will be due later in the week, your exploratory activity. Your threaded discussion is going to be two main parts. Your thread of discussion has first an initial post that you're going to post, and it has the second part is responding to your classmates' posts, okay? So, you're going to post your initial post addressing each of the areas, each of the questions that I ask you by Wednesday of the week by 11:59 p.m. So you have Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and Wednesday to type that up and submit it, okay? So I should be able to come in here on Thursday morning, or if I'm staying up late at home, I should be able to get online at 12 a.m. and see 20 initial posts. If you're late, post it anyway. I might take a point, I will take a point or two off for you being late, but at least it's there. Now you have the rest of the week to respond to 3 or more of your classmates' posts, all right? You can respond to more than 3, but at least 3. And as people respond to your posts, you can respond back. You guys can engage in a conversation throughout the week. I'll be reading and I'll be responding, I'll be weighing in to what you guys have to say. So you want to be thorough and thoughtful with your initial post. And I'm giving you a range of around 300 words or so. That's a good, thoughtful post, okay? It can be a little more, a little less, whatever. In your response to your classmates' posts, you want to engage what they have said. I like the way you said this or that. Have you thought about this? So you want to bring up maybe a different point of view, something they hadn't mentioned, maybe ask them a question about something. And it has to do with your case study in your chapter, case study 2 in this case. So ask thoughtful questions and maybe share something that they hadn't shared before. So I want you to be thorough and thoughtful in your responses to your classmates' posts. And so if someone responds to you, respond back and have this dialogue. And you can respond to as many people as you want to, at least 3. You have all the rest of the week to do that. If we do this right, it's fun. And if we do this right, we learn a lot, right? So it can be really cool. If we don't put much into it, it's going to be lame. So we don't want to be lame. Let's do it right. So that's what I want. Reading, video lecture, exploratory activity, submitted to me in a Word document, and the thread of discussion. And as we go through the course, we'll get better at this. We'll learn, we'll get better, we'll modify things that are clunky or whatever, and we'll figure it out. So, all right, have a great week. We'll talk to you later.